gonna jump into the GTR. We're gonna go to one of the locations where all my cars are right now, so we can talk about the little collection that I have and why I'm doing this channel and where it started from and the cars along the way. So welcome back, guys. This is my small collection, right? Just hopped out of the E46. Favorite car I own. I've had it for about 2 years now. I put 10,000 miles in 1 year. The reason I'm doing this video is because of this car right here, my E30. I'm putting it out for sale. It's a car that I've owned the longest. I've had almost 7 years now, and this car has been nothing but the best. But it sits in the garage and it does nothing for me. I only put 2,000 miles in the last 6 years. Almost 7. It's time for that car to go to somebody else because it's bone stock. It drives like brand new. So this is technically my little collection. Got a couple cars. Let me bring you into the reason why I've been around cars all my life. When I was 4 years old, I was taking a picture. My mom took a picture of me next to my brother's car. He had this same one in white, except the interior was tan. So growing up, right, in high school, because he passed away when I was 8 years old, but high school, college, middle school. So from middle school, after my brother passed away, I always told my cousins, my friends, that I always wanted this car. So to me, this is like a trophy, because growing up, I always wanted first gen RX-7 in the same trim model. This is a GLS SE. That's the top trim, and it's the same one my brother had. So to me, it feels like I conquered something, having almost the identical car that my brother had when he passed away. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put up on the screen a picture of me when I was 4 years old in front of the house we lived in, right in front of this same car. So I've been into cars all my life. My dream car was this bad boy I worked the hardest for. The one I drive every day is a original Police Interceptor. You'll never see me in these cars every day. I drive that. It's my favorite car to just throw in, go over potholes, go over train tracks. I don't slow down. If somebody hits me, I don't care. But these four over here, it's a different story. These are my babies. I took my time to get each one. This one reminded me of my father growing up, so that's the reason I've been having it for so long, but it's pointless. It's just sitting around doing nothing. And this is an original 325 IS. Hold on, let me show you something that's cool. I have the original window sticker, right? So if you were trying to buy this car in '89, a real 325 IS, you would be paying $29,810, right? For this one. It's pretty cool. I got the original sticker, almost 34 years old, something like that, right? So this to me is pretty cool to have. I have it for the GTR as well, but nobody cares about the GTR. Another trophy, but it's time for it to go. So somebody else is gonna have fun, drives brand new. Let's jump into the E46. So growing up, I always wanted this car. Out of all the cars that I have, this right here, for being 20 years old, it still brings me retarded happiness. It is honestly the reason why this car is still going up in value. It is out of this world. There's an original manual, cloth interior, 6-speed E46 M3. This was, growing up, my favorite car to look at when I started driving. So when I had the opportunity 2 years ago to buy it, I bought it. All four of those came from Facebook Markets. Having all of them for over 3 years, both of them too. The E30, I was on my way back to work and I passed by a gas station in Paramus and I saw it and I was like, oh shit. I pulled in, I looked at it, I saw it was manual, and I asked the guy, Wayne, we're still cool. Shout out to Wayne, I don't think he's gonna watch it, but told me right on the spot, yeah, it's for sale. If you want it, you can have it. And I bought it 4 hours later and drove it right back home. So that car was honestly an awesome find, it was a great find. Also the RX-7 was a great find. Let me tell you, that's why you don't give up in this world. When I contacted this guy on Facebook Market for the RX-7, he was like, yeah, it's available. I was like, awesome, where is it? Elizabeth. I was like, okay, cool, can I see it? He's like, yeah. I go, let me get the VIN number. Boom. Goes ghost on me. A week later, I sent him 2 messages, never responded. My coworker goes, yo, what happened with the RX-7? I was like, the guy didn't want to respond. The guy never gave me any interest after I asked for the VIN number. So I thought it was weird, but I was like, hold on, let me use your phone. Use my boy's phone, went on the same ad, contact him, he responded. I didn't even bother asking weird questions like VIN number, miles. I was like, yo, can I see it tonight, tomorrow? He goes, come over the weekend. Boom. Went straight to Elizabeth, went and saw it, ran the VIN number, and the VIN number was clean. I didn't understand why this dude, just was like, nah, I'm not gonna sell it to him. And then the next guy that came, he's like, okay. But That's what shows you never give up. If you really want something, you go and get it. And this car was black hood, quarter panel was damaged. I did a bunch of things to it before I released it to my family, because my family knew that this is my brother's car. So I really didn't want to go crazy with them knowing. So I had this hidden in one of my garages for about 6 months, and then I got it repaired. I got the hood fixed, got some things painted, underneath painted, and then I revealed it to my family. I'm gonna show you now the little reveal. It's pretty funny because you got some people crying, some people happy, but it's an emotional memory right there. So that car isn't going nowhere. Nowhere. But this bad boy over there, that E30, is for sale. So if you want it, contact me. You know, I'll give you a good deal.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Hi, Papa.
How the heck did you track it down?
It's not the exact.
Oh, so it's not it? You don't
No,
know?
it's like the exact one.
Is that 86?
Like same 84. You know, same trim, same everything. To the
Oh, I
T.
thought it. Oh my god. That was
You need the music. Now you need the music, and then you need the.
yeah, but that at the end wasn't his car. Oh my gosh. Scandaloso, Sam. Oh.
I just had to pick a nice spot to tie my shoe, Tommy. Alright, so this is my daily. Original P71 Police Interceptor. This is like what normal people do. They just hop in a car and they just drive. They park it wherever, they go over whatever, they hit something, hit something. So this is the car for that. Voila. The other guys, I care a lot about. I gotta make sure where I park it, make sure who dings my door, you know. But this one right here, I recommend for everybody to have a daily, whatever it is, Acura, Honda, I don't care. This is my everyday car. So I just want to show you because I never post it. Nobody ever sees it. I pull up and you probably won't even look at me. You'll be like, is that a cop? This car, before it became my favorite, it was always my favorite because I used to just love looking at this car. So things that I did real quick, I did the big brake kit from the 180, 135. Comp wheels, front lip, I lowered her. And yeah, the only problem I had is having too much fun. I blew a differential. You'll see why I blew a diff. This is my second diff in my lifetime I've blown. First was my last G37 and my E46. But shout out to M Parts World, Mark and George hooked me up with a diff, like, so can't complain. Back on the road, driving the same, and how it looks for 20 years old is so responsive, so quick, and you know, it's just a car to look at. So if I had to leave, right, and all of them are clean, ready to go, jumping in the E46. I know my GTR guys are gonna be like, what? I'm jumping in the E46. Yeah, I'm still love Beamers by heart. So, all right, I said I wasn't gonna talk about the GTR, but it's here. For my GTR fans, my Godzilla fans, here it is. So I wrapped it, I did wheels, ceramic coated, Starlight, fully bolt-on, E85 flex fuel, APR lip kit, carbon fiber, bought it bone stock, changed the tires, the Cup 2s. I like them a little bit more than the Michelin 4S's, but they still spin when you're cold, so you gotta be careful on that. Throughout the channel, you'll see this car all over the place, because this is most likely the car that I'll be all over, going to the races, going to meet up with friends. So just wanted to show you a little bit of it, because it was the hardest thing I worked for. You know, it was, just wanted to just tell you this car is reliable, good. I put over 20,000 miles, hasn't gave me no type of problems, you know? It's just been fucking killing people in the streets. Just, it's a monster. It's like an American muscle for Japan. So that car is good. If you're out in the market for it, you know, it's a little over 100,000 for the new body, but it's worth it because everybody else is scared of you. You're like a king as soon as you jump on the highway. These cars were the early 2000s when I was a kid riding my bicycle. So I used to watch this one, and that one growing up. So now to have them is like a cool little thing. So that's why I'm doing this car collection of mine to show you, because one of them is going to be missing. The E30 is no longer going to be around. She's for sale. And I may get another car, I maybe get a trailer, I maybe go across country, I don't know. But I just did this video so you guys can see where I'm at and why I started this. So give you a quick rundown. The reason I've been a car guy is RX-7 because of my brother. The reason I got the E30 is because of my father. The reason I got the GTR because it was my dream car growing up since I seen Fast and the Furious and Paul Walker kick ass in that car. RX-7 was since as long as I remember my brother having that car. and him passing away and that car's still there. And then my family got rid of it. 10 years, 15 years down the road, boom, I got my own, same one as his. So that to me is the best satisfaction, to have something that I always said I wanted and now I have it. So to me, that's like a home run. And you guys saw my Crown Vic. That's my horse, my little saddle. But now you know. So in the comments, do me a favor, write which one you want me to make a whole episode on. If it's the E30, do it now so I can do it quick. But just on the comments, tell me which one you want me to do a whole day review, and I'll give you a whole breakdown on whichever you want. Yo, I'm not no slow muscle. That was a fail. We're gonna try one more time, right? You know, I tried this twice. You'll see it on the camera. It didn't go well. So I was a cameraman. Hop in. Let's see if you bring me luck. Hopefully I don't hit none of my cars on the way. But we're gonna give a quick glance to see if we see any popo. All right. No cops. No cops, and let's roll. Let those looking first. I'm gonna try to drift my E30 real quick. Oh shit, we out of here. Yeah, we out of here. Alright guys, so we ended up bringing the cars all home and parked them, and then as soon as I got home I look at my phone and the streets are calling. So I met up at Wawa with a couple of friends, and then I'm gonna give you a little taste of what I'm about to go against real quick to end the film, alright? I gave him 2 runs, 60 and 40, and got his ass to Gapplebees. Gapplebees, nigga. Thank you. Close for the night. See you next episode. Peace out.